everybody out there? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are all having a fabulous Friday. And we are here to get started with some more training. I know we have been training these guys for a while and we're still going, but we've done it all week this week. But I did a little more work. So now all of these Pokemon, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11. We have 11 done. And we still just got to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for sure. Oh, no, 5 for sure. I can count. 5 for sure, and then maybe 3 more. So 5 at minimum, 8 max. I'm not leveling up these guys. But yeah, these 5 for sure. And then maybe Banana Beat, Carl, and Gemma, but I'm not positive. We shall see. Mikkel, thank you. You want Johan to start the stream? Well, all right. We're getting Johan out early. Hello, everyone. It is Johan, yeah? Time for fun with Johan. Time for fun with Johan. Yeah. Time for fun with Johan. Okay. So let's see if we have to go do the training, yeah? Do more of the terror raids, yeah? Hopefully this is a good one. Hello, everyone. Yes, Brian is sure that this is going to be the last training stream because he's planning on taking some time out this weekend to really make sure everybody who he wants leveled up is leveled up. And even if we come to Monday and he's just a little off, then he'll just still do it anyways. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. So let's see, let's get Peaches for that. Better to be prepared than struggle, that's what we're saying. That's what we're saying, especially there's a lot of battles we're gonna have to do. And not many options to get new Pokemon. We have to beat all 4 members of the Elite Four. We have to beat a fight with Arvin. We have to beat 2 fights with Cassiopeia. And then we have to do all of the main end story. Yeah, that'll include a few battles. Just, oh, lots to do. Lots to do. Next week is gonna be fun. Oh, we are hoping we don't lose any. No lost Pokemon, hopefully, but we shall see what happens. Be prepared for battle of a lifetime. Oh, be prepared for the murky scam, yeah? Oh. Okay, Ampharos put up a shield. No worries. We got it. So, but you guys want to talk about this stuff? Because, yeah, while we're doing the, training, I know you guys like to talk about it. Ampharos is still asleep. Go sleep. You go back to work on Wednesday. The lazy part of me is not ready, but at the same time, I'm looking forward to having that money come back in. Yeah, that's the thing with work. It's both, a blessing and a curse, because you don't want to go do the work, but you like spending the money you get from work, so that's a whole thing. Favorite Pokemon, Johan? That is Carnivine. Of course, it reminds me of Big Bertha. Those guys who don't know Big Bertha is my, Venus Flytrap, yeah? Have a bit of a green thumb. Any fun plans for the weekend? No, I'm just gonna be chilling. Brian's gonna be playing this and getting it ready for Monday, but I don't have any plans. I'm just gonna take things nice and chill, which I am totally here for. Excuse me. Oh no, not slam. Earthquake. There we go, and bye-bye, Ampharos. Give me good candies, yeah? good candies? We got a few. Not as much as I'd like, but one of them was a large, so that's nice. Johan, have you ever been to Disney World? Of course I have been to Disney World. You don't be friends with Brian and have not gone to Disney World. That's not how these things go. Would be really cool if we, like, caught a shiny today, yeah? Not putting my hopes up for it, but, you know, it could happen. It's not out of the question, yeah? Only a 1 star, so not great, but, you know, it is what it is, yeah? Do I love playing Kingdom Hearts? Yeah! Kingdom Hearts is fun. I'm sure Johan has stolen fries from Brian in Epcot at one point, if that's not a goal. If not, there's a goal for the future. I have not stolen fries from him at Epcot specifically, but I've done it at the hotel we stayed at. I have done it in Magic Kingdom, but I have not done it in Epcot, so I need to do it specifically there. Ever go to Nintendo World? Yeah, like the one at Hollywood Studios? Yeah, totally. It was fun. I'm excited to see what they do with the one in Florida. Because that one's going to have like a whole Donkey Kong section, yeah? Yeah, not a whole lot to do with this one. Yeah, you just get these extra small XP candies, but, you know, they don't take that long to beat. And, you know, XP is XP. Okay, maybe I should start skipping just the 1 stars. And I think from the 2 ups, I still have the chance of at least getting medium. And I feel like mediums do most of the work for us, considering you don't get that many larges. Oh. Aren't you special? Go away, fungus. Ah. I thought that was a item for a second, not a Pokemon. Okay. No! Why are there so many little tadpoles? Okay, go away, all of you. I don't want you. So you wouldn't have been a bad Pokemon. Where were you when Brian's eyes were closed going through this? No, we had to try to get Strudel, and then Strudel, like, you know, died. Okay, at least it's a 2-star. See, there's one place you would like to travel to, Johan? I would love to travel to... You know, I have always wanted to go to Australia. I have heard that is very fun, yeah? You smush the strudel? Hey, it happens! At least I didn't smush the strudel. That's a bit funny. When did I first come to America? I came when I just graduated high school. I did college out here. So I graduated in like 2009. So then I was out here during that time, yeah. So I've been out here for a while. I'm hoping for at least one medium from you. No extra smalls, just small and mediums. But we got the medium, so kind of got what I wanted. Okay, now with that, I will go get Brian. Brian! Okay. Now, let's see here. Let's go up to this dark one. Welcome back, Brian. Thank you. See, Johan got us some candy, so that's good. I'm hoping that... I can't do it while I'm climbing. Wait, wrong button. I'm hoping that I can at least get Snowflake to level, or oh dear Dr. Stench or Snowflake to 62, just one of them. If I can get just one of them to 62 after the end of this stream, I'd be very happy. I don't know if that's going to happen, because we've only got like 40 minutes left. Have I seen Deadpool and Wolverine yet? No, not yet. I need to go. I need to make some time this weekend and go. But I also need to make time to finish. I also need to make time to finish training up these guys. Because this is the last training session. I'm making that my goal, to be the last training session. I know y'all are itching to go after the Elite Four. Oh, we got 3 medium XP candies from that. Nice. Oh, that's good. Come on. There you go. Come on. Keep going. I love this game, but it really needed... I know I've said this before like 4 or 5 times, but I love this game, but it definitely needed more time in the oven. Here, I got modest mint. I got a modest mint. Ah! Ah! Why do I always forget Bug's... No, Dark's weakness? I think one of them is Bug. Bug fairy fighting, okay. So I'd be fine with Honey Bunch. You think the MCU is making a comeback? I think it is too. At least from what I've heard from Deadpool and Wolverine, and then everyone getting excited for the news for Doctor Doom coming to the MCU and everything. I wouldn't be surprised if MCU starts becoming a big deal again, which I would love. I would love for that. I want it to become a big thing again. Thank you, Mickle. Bring Bo and his Texas barbecue out. He will come out after this battle, which will not last long. Kind of surprised and weird you're going to do a not family friendly movie. I mean, people seem to be surprised by this, but like, I watch stuff that's not, you know, G-rated all the time. Just some of my favorite stuff happens to be G-rated. But I've seen a lot that's not. Just. And the channel's kind of been built around family-friendly stuff, so yeah. I guess that would make sense why people think that's odd, but like, yeah. Okay, got that. Okay. Well, like I even just said in my favorites video, I mentioned like, what, 3 rated R movies that I loved? Schindler's List, Shawshank, and Green Mile. Love all those. All right. Let me go get Bo. All right. Hey there, y'all. Well, I can't bring my barbecue out because I don't have any with me right now, but coming out to do some training. So what? We're still doing some training from what I understand. All right, let's go over here and do that one. Hello to everybody. Thank you for the kind wishes. How's summer been so far? Pretty good. Can't complain. Can't complain at all. I mean, it is a little warm, but, you know, not as bad as I was expecting it to be, you know? What do you always put on your barbecue grill? Well, are you talking about a smoker or a grill? Because it's a very big difference, number one. Number two, put all kinds of stuff. If you're talking about my smoker, I've usually got I'll do brisket on there. We do chicken, do ribs, do all kinds of good stuff. Pulled pork's the one I tend to do the most. Just because it's really, just kind of throw it on there, leave it there for 6 hours. Check it. About 4 hours in, wrap it in some butcher paper, put it back on. Let it get to a nice 200 internal temp. That thing's just falling off that bone, let me tell you. Woo! That's real good. How's the barbecuing this summer? Well, that's the thing. You don't just barbecue in the summer. I know a lot of people always say that, but honestly, I prefer, like, I do barbecue year round. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop for me. Looking forward to your family reunion. Gonna be bringing some real barbecue. That's right, it is. Even barbecue in the winter. Yeah, that's one of the best times to do it. Because like when you're doing a barbecue in the summer, it's already hot. You gotta stand by the hot smoker. Good night. That's not fun. When you're in the winter, it's cold. You got the smoker to warm you up. That's what I'm saying, you guys. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling y'all. There's no bad time to go out and do a barbecue unless it's like legitimately raining or snowing at that moment. Then yeah, that's probably not a good time. But any other time, yeah, it's a good time. Wait, why'd I pick electric? Whoop, I did not think that through. Hang on. Yeah, you can, like, do barbecue in the rain. It's tougher, but you can. Like, my particular place where I do my barbecue stuff, it's not covered. So it's kind of hard to do that. Gotta pick a different mod. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, let's try this again. We need cloister or pearl. There we go. Hear that? Burgers and hot dogs are the best barbecue? Ha ha ha, you're funny. You're funny. Electros has no weaknesses. Well, I wasn't worried about Electros going down. I was more worried about the fact that its best moves couldn't touch it. I just saw ground, and I'm like, oh yeah. Every time we face a electric type go after ground, I got it confused. Yeah, that's right, Pearl. Avoid falling asleep. Barbecue is smoked, not grilled. Am I right, Bo? That's absolutely right. Grilled meats are great. You gotta love your grilled meats. But it ain't barbecue. You can't call it barbecue. It ain't no barbecue. It is delicious, but not barbecue. All right, Pearl, let's do this. There we go. Putting a hurt on. I was about to say, you got one more in you? If you're just grilling hot dogs, burgers, and other meats, that's a cookout. Ain't that the truth? Bride must have been teaching y'all well. wonder why Brian doesn't have a southern accent? That is a good question. You should ask him whenever he comes back. I never thought two shakes about it, but, you know, he's an odd duck, that one. Carolina, Texas barbecue, Bo. Well, Carolina barbecue's good, but come on. It's Texas all the way. All right, there we go. All right, let me go get Brian now. Alrighty. Woo. Let's keep going on our training train. Okay. Ever had barbecue at Disneyland? I have had... They used to have that barbecue place that was where Galaxy's Edge is now, and I've eaten at that one. That one was pretty good. It wasn't the best. It was the best I had at California at first. I have now found places that are better. But that was one of the better places at first. Now I've found a lot better ones, but it wasn't bad. But now they don't really have much. I think from what I've heard, the River Terrace took some of the menus. You have a couple of barbecue items. And don't even get me started on Bengal barbecue. They don't have anything that's barbecue there. Everything is grilled. It's good, but it's not barbecue. It's like calling pizza lasagna. Or lasagna pizza. Yeah, it's made of the same stuff. You cook it kind of similarly. Like, no. Lasagna is lasagna. Pizza is pizza. Grilled meats are grilled meats. Barbecue is smoked. Alright. Lasagna and pizza are both delicious, though. They totally are. They totally are. But if you invite me to your house and you say we're having pizza and you give me lasagna, I am going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy. Now, if you say, like, hey, we meant to get pizza, but stuff happened, so here's lasagna instead, I'm cool. But if you're like, okay, here's your pizza. This is lasagna. No, it's pizza. No, this is lasagna. You promised me pizza. I'd still eat it, but I'd be like, okay, You don't promise them a pizza and give them lasagna. That's not how this works. Lasagna isn't pizza. Exactly! Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. If you're like doing burgers and you say, hey, I'm going to be grilling burgers. I'm happy to be there. Put a burger on for me. Let's do it. Putting hot dogs on. Cool. Grilled chicken. Awesome. But if you call it barbecue, I'm going to be going to your house expecting like smoked ribs, smoked chicken, brisket, pulled pork. You're like, I cooked it on a thing outside. It's the same thing. No, it's not. It's not the same. It's completely different cooking styles, completely different flavor profiles, completely different textures and tenderness levels. Just, they're no. They're not the same. Both delicious. I will happily eat both. But you can't call it that. How many, I wonder how many times I have gone through this whole barbecue spiel. I'm sure some of you guys are over here going like, yes, we know, we heard it like 30 times already. I always enjoy you mentioning that. Well, good. We still need to try Meat Lover's Pizza. Oh, it's my favorite pizza. It's so good. Grilling is not barbecue. Why don't people get that? Well, I know what it is, at least for California, is that so many people out here have never had real barbecue. So they are just uninformed of this beautiful gift that has been given to culinary kind. And once I show it to them, they're like, oh, this is what barbecue is? Yes. Oh, okay, I get it now. But I usually have to, like, make my barbecue, give it to them and say, like, okay, you're used to a burger as a barbecue. Now have this. Oh, that is very different. Yes. Grilled chicken, I eat when I need to make something real quick. But if I do like a smoked chicken, oh, that's a good day. Oh, that's a real good day. Oh, that's so good. You like pineapple and pepperoni pizza? More power to you. I will take the pepperonis all day long. I don't want the pineapple. You keep it. I'm trying to remember what, oh, yeah, I'm on Daryl's side for that one for, Dapple Phoenix. Two dudes drinking coffee, all that. Because there was an episode all about that. Yeah, I intentionally made sure that, my opinions were repped by both Finn and Daryl for all of the, like, food, debates. So it's not just, it's not like Daryl has all of my opinions or Flynn has all of my opinions. I mix it up. Ooh. Ever had New York style pizza? Yeah, I love New York style. I mean, I feel like I've had every style of pizza, like American style pizza. Except I don't think I've ever had a true Chicago style. Like, I've had deep dish, but I don't think I've ever had true Chicago style, because that's like the cheese goes on first and you put the sauce on top of it. I think that's what it is. I don't think I've ever tried that. I'm game to try it. Is it a little weird? Sure, but as I've said in my favorites video, there's never been a pizza so bad that I didn't like it. Nickel, thank you. Why did Simba cross the road to get to the other Pride Rock? Do I fold my pizza before eating? It depends on the pizza. Just a regular pizza, usually no. Well, it depends. Yeah, it really just depends on the size of the slice. If it's a pretty decent sized slice, I will. And if it doesn't have like a really strong crust, I will. But, or it's like if it has a lot of toppings and it's kind of falling out, I will. But I do it both ways. Just whatever fits that particular slice the best. I'm not a fold only or a flat, I guess, only. Oh, sorry about the ads, you guys. Thought I turned those off. I apologize. They're off now. I really wish YouTube would just let me keep it off, turn it off once and keep it off, but I have to reset it every single stream and it's annoying. How did this turn into a food stream? Somebody mentioned barbecue, and then that got me going, and then it turned into pizza because I said, oh, we got a lot of mediums on that one. Because I said calling grilled meats barbecue is like calling pizza lasagna, and then that started a whole new thing. Doctor Strange, thank you for becoming a member. Because we're nerds, and when someone says let's train, we say, or we could eat pizza. I mean, you're not wrong. I would much rather eat pizza than train. But I have been working hard to get healthier, though, so that's, maybe I have been doing more training than eating pizza. But don't get me wrong, I still enjoy a slice every now and again. Let's not deal with the 1 stars. They're not really worth my time. Let's go to the fairy one over here. Never heard pizza called lasagna before? Yeah, that's the point. Calling grilled meats barbecue is the same in my eyes as calling pizza lasagna. Because the argument people always make for calling grilled meats barbecue is like, well, it's made with like the same cuts and you kind of cook it the same way, and it's basically the same thing. Because you can make that argument about pizza versus lasagna. It's like, yeah, they both have cheese and sauce, and they're both cooked in the oven, and they're both Italian food, and it's just a slightly different order. It's basically the same thing. But we all know there is a vast difference between the taste of lasagna and pizza. And we, maybe you guys don't all know because maybe you haven't tasted true barbecue. But for those guys who have, know there's a big difference between grilled chicken or a burger and a hot dog versus pulled pork, smoked ribs, brisket, or smoked brisket, smoked chicken. All of that. Very different taste profiles. Very different stuff. How do I feel about Olive Garden? I'm cool with it. I'm not going to sit here and say, like, that's true Italian food or anything. It is truly Americanized Italian food, and it is not authentic whatsoever. But I like it. But I'm also an American born and bred. So, I'm okay with Americanized Italian food. I know I got a friend of mine. He's, like, really... He is to Italian food as I am to barbecue. So... he'll mess with me sometimes, just going like, how on earth can you eat Olive Garden and call it Italian food? It's like, I don't call it Italian food. It's not authentic Italian food. It's Americanized food that's based on Italian foods. That's what it is. But I still like it. I don't eat there very often, though. There's some other Italian places out here I like better. But I will so happily go to an Olive Garden. And we'll do so on occasion. Any thoughts on Epic Universe? I think it sounds awesome. And I really can't wait to see what they do with it when it's all said and done. The more I see from it, the more excited I get. Because, yeah, I think they just talked about the new Ministry of Magic section recently, talking about like all the new stuff that's going to be coming there, or at least some of the stuff. They didn't mention everything. I think they mentioned some of it. Oh, I thought I was going to get past you. Am I going to play Epic Mickey Remastered? Maybe? I say maybe because I did enjoy the first game, but I also played it not that long ago, so I think eventually I'll pick it up and try it. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up like day one or something. Like, I just saw a new trailer for it today that they showed, like, how much they've upgraded the graphics and stuff, and the gameplay does look a lot smoother. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to give this a shot. I guess it all depends on how much they're going to charge for it day one. If they're going to do, like, a full $60, I'd be like, I don't know. I think I can wait till I get it on sale. But if it comes out at, like, 30 bucks or something, I might grab it. Because, I mean... I have the game. I can play it right now. It's not going to have all the updated graphics and things, but I don't know. Oswald needs more appearances in Disney media. Well, at one point he was supposed to be getting his own show from what I understood, but they canned it. Like, they even, like, worked on a bunch of episodes for him, and they had, like, some storyboards. So he was going to have a show at one point. I'm so surprised we haven't gotten a Kingdom Hearts show by now. store, it's gonna be $60. Yeah, that's where it kind of kills me, though. I get they probably put a lot of work into it, but I don't know if I can like justify it to myself to spend $60 on a game that I don't want to play at this moment in time, that I have already played multiple times in the past, that I already have 2 copies of sitting on my shelf over here. Yes, I have 2 copies, because I bought one for the for our stream, and then I went to go visit my folks, and my old copy was found in one of our old boxes, so I brought that home. I'm like, all right, well, I got an extra one now. So I'm like, I've already got 2 copies of Epic Mickey, and I can play that whenever. I don't know if I really want to spend $60 to get another one. Like $30, I totally would. I don't know. Apparently there's a Kingdom Hearts show in the works. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if it's true or not either. I know at one point, like back in the not 90s, but early 2000s, there was one being made, and they even like found storyboards from it. But yeah. But how will they condense the expansions and the ever-changing lore of Kingdom Hearts for a TV show? Well, I mean, if they just start and make like well, that's the thing with the show, you can keep those going for a long time. So you can make like 2 seasons just devoted to game 1. And then like 2 seasons just devoted to game 2. Alright, we got a few more. For Kingdom Hearts 4, I'm hoping we get Max. We need Max back in Disney Media. And plus, next year's the 30th anniversary of a Goofy movie. Yeah, I'm surprised we don't have a lot of Max stuff. I don't know what the deal with that is. I don't know, maybe somebody over Disney executives just decided they don't like Max anymore. I don't know what it is. Or maybe they're like, well, that's the name of our competitor. Oh, I thought that was the Terror Raid Den. I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. If they did Kingdom Hearts as a TV show, would it be like an anime style animation? Because that would be pretty cool. I think it could be. I mean, considering like the style of all the not Disney characters, I think it would be cool if, kind of like in the game, they kept it a hybrid. Like, Sora and anybody from Final Fantasy should all be treated very anime. They should all have like that style, that kind of limited animation, but then like have Donald and Goofy and all that have a different animation style and kind of keep that going. That's more traditional to kind of keep their roots. I think that'd be really fun to have those juxtaposing animations next to each other, kind of like Spider-Verse, and have that throughout the movie. Kind of like all the animated characters would move more like Spider-Ham, for lack of a better word, and then all the Disney characters, and then all the anime characters like Penny Parker, or at least closer to that. How hard is a Kingdom Hearts game? They're not super difficult. The thing you've really got to deal with that I had a hard time learning, if you guys remember as we went through all the series, is it's an RPG game. I think it's a JRPG specifically. Dude, thank you for subscribing. I think it's a JRPG specifically. So with RPGs, it stands for role-playing games, for those guys who don't know. Role-playing games, they are really about leveling up your character, getting them strong to then go after everything, which can be tricky if you're not used to it. I've gotten used to it over time, but like the way I would normally play whenever I play a video game is I'm not here to like do every minute little detail. I'm here to get the story and go. That's kind of my thing when I normally play a game. You can't do that with Kingdom Hearts, or you can't do that with any RPG really, because part of it is you've got to really level up your character, and if you don't level up your character, you don't get to experience the story as easily. If you don't do like all the extra stuff, if you don't do extra side quests, if you don't do like beating up the baddies every time you go into the same room, you save some time for yourself, but you also don't gain any XP, so you can't get to the game as easily. So when you think you're actually doing the easy part and not doing all the extra stuff, you're actually playing on hard mode. That took me a while to like really put together. Or like even recently, I was gonna actually make a video about this. I have so many games in my backlog that I was thinking about starting a video series of me just kind of going through the backlog. Because I have now like created a wheel, like a virtual wheel that I put every game on my backlog on, and I just spin it when I finish one, and I play whatever's next. Because if I just play the stuff that's coming up now, or things I feel like playing in this moment, there's going to be a whole bunch of games that are fantastic that I'll never touch. Because I was like, oh, at this moment I don't feel like that, so let me spin, and whatever it lands on, I do. And so far I've done that for 3 games now, and I've played them all to completion. And I'm really glad I've done it, because some of these were games that I was like, oh, I don't feel the need to touch right now, whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, give it a shot. And I found some real gems. I was like, that was amazing, you know? But yeah, one of the games I just finished was a game called, it was an RPG called Xenoblade Chronicles on the Switch. I played the first one, the Definitive Edition. And that was an RPG, so I really like had to take my time and do the side quests and do the XP building stuff. Even though at one point I was like, I was enjoying them at first, but then I was like, okay, I'm kind of done. I don't want to do this anymore. Luckily, it had a casual mode, so I may have turned that on for the last bit of the game. Just because I'm like, I don't want to go like grind forever, so just let me just, we're just gonna do this, and it was fun. Have I ever played Prehistoric Kingdom? I have. I have not played it in a while, so I got it when it first was released in its early, was it beta mode? So it was still heavily being worked on, and when I first played it, I had a glitch with the tutorial, and I just haven't picked it up since. But I've heard it's still like getting new stuff, and it's doing all, I want to go give it another shot. Because what I enjoyed was great, and I still keep up with it. I kind of was just like, all right, when it's out of like testing phase, I'll probably pick it back up. But I might pick it up sooner because I think they've made a lot of changes and made it a lot better. Don't feel bad. I have a backlog for games I need to do 100% platinum on PlayStation, and there's 100 games on it. Oh, I don't need to 100%. I just want to play them. So yeah, I've got a ton of games on my backlog. But from what I'm understanding, everybody does. If you're a gamer to some degree, you've usually got some backlog you really want to do. I actually just got it back into Diddy Kong Racing. I remembered it was hard, but dang, my progress has been slow. Yeah, that was, I got a N64 not that long ago. And that was one of the first games that I got. Because that was a game I never owned as a kid. I never had Diddy Kong Racing, but I had friends that did. At the church I went to, they had some N64s you could play before church started. And they had Diddy Kong, and anytime we went over to a friend's house, I wanted to play Diddy Kong, and I wanted to play this game, but I never had it. So as soon as I get my N64, that's the first game I buy. Because well, after Banjo-Kazooie, because I have to. So I get Diddy Kong, put it in, and I was like, wow. We need a new version of Diddy Kong Racing, and we need it now. The turning is awful. It's terrible. I don't remember it being this bad. But then again, if I probably pulled out Mario Kart 64 like on N64, it would probably have a lot of these issues too. Man, that does not work well. It was hard. Like I think I made it through just like the dinosaur part, that first bit. And then where we're in the winter spot, I was like, shoot, I got what I've done so far. I haven't picked it up in a while, though, because I was like, I don't know if I really want to spend my time on this right now. They remade it for DS, but I don't know how that version compares. Oh, I didn't know they made it for the DS. Oh, little Fampy, you're so cute. I love your pachyderms. I'm sorry I had to knock you out. I'm sorry. I really want them to make a new Diddy Kong Racing. Like, if not a sequel, just remake the first one, like on Switch or Switch 2 or whatever they're making next. I kind of wish that was in rare replay. Because it was a rare game, but, you know, Nintendo owns the Kong IP, so can't really do that. Is there a way I can get over there faster? Okay. Huh, I guess not really. Yeah, Diddy Kong Racing Deluxe or something like that. 100%, that'd be great. Because the controls were not kind over the years to Diddy Kong. Like, the concept is still fantastic. The characters are still look great. It has Banjo in it before Banjo-Kazooie. So, yeah, I can't complain at any of that. But I was a little sad I couldn't race with Banjo for everything because he has, like, one of the worst turning in the game, and the turning is already horrendous. So either I do not know how to play this game, which very much could be the case, or, yeah, the controls were just not kind to Diddy. Time was not kind. Can't they just make the Diddy Kong Racers be DLC for Mario Kart 8X? Well, it's not quite the same thing. It's not... So Diddy Kong Racing does a lot of stuff that, to this day, Mario Kart doesn't do. Like, they had, like, this whole thing. It was like a single-player campaign where you went through and had to, like, race through each different biome. Like, the first one, you go to the age of the dinosaurs, and you've got to, like, you have a boss you have to defeat, and it just has a totally different style that is not Mario Kart. They have 3 different, like, they have 3 different ways to race. You've got the car, you've got a plane you can fly, you've got a little hover boat that you can actually, like, race on the water. So you've got multiple different kinds there. When you get items, you can, like, build them up to make them stronger before you use them. There's so many things that they did that Mario Kart has never done to this day that I'm like, I want Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing 2 and Banjo 3 would be amazing. You are speaking my language. If that happened, I would lose my mind. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, we'll do the minion film.
Still trying to catch it so that I finish this stream with this and I forget to turn it off. It might happen. I want to say it's not because I called it now, but you never know. I might forget. Someone get Rare on the phone. Oh, I'm sure Rare has heard this a million times, but they don't have access to Diddy Kong anymore. Because at the time they were partnered with Nintendo, and then Microsoft bought them, and then... yeah. But I know that Microsoft and Nintendo have been friendly with one another. And especially Microsoft, if rumors are true, I don't know, maybe it was stated somewhere, but it seems like Microsoft is trying to get out of, like, the physical hardware gaming sphere and going more towards, like, software. So, like, making games as opposed to, like, making consoles. Like, yeah, the Xbox lately has been selling really badly. It, like, the Xbox Series X and the Series S didn't sell super great, especially compared to other stuff, and especially compared to the Switch or the PS4 or 5. To my understanding. So yeah, if they're just trying to make more games and less about, like, specific console stuff, because yeah, what games are exclusive for Xbox Series X? I don't think there's any. Or, like, if there are, there's, like, a handful. Alright, one more, and then we will do some candy eating. If this isn't a 1-star. Speaking of such, I feel like Microsoft will end up like Sega before them, as in stop making consoles but still do games. I think they're heading in that direction. I feel like they're already doing that now with the Xbox Game Pass and how they have almost nothing specific for Xbox. But are, like, willing to work with other companies, like, make cool games and make stuff that gamers want to play. Oh, why are you 1-star? Xbox are making an exclusive Indiana Jones game, but that's the only one I can think of. The only other game is Flight Simulator. Okay. You love Game Pass? I mean, it's a great deal. Like, I think that they're doing a great thing with Game Pass. And if they just want to keep making games specifically, then I think that they've got something. Because, like, if they can just make really good games, they don't need a console. They can do the PC, because, I mean, it's Microsoft, it's Windows. If you make it Windows exclusive and just no Macs, shoot. You've been making a killing, because most gamers don't want to play on Mac anyway. I'm a Mac, and I don't want to play games on Mac. If I play a game, like a video game, I'm playing it on a PC. Because I know Mac doesn't like to play with other companies. They don't play, they don't want to do that. I will never edit a video on a PC. I'll edit my videos on Mac. But if it's playing a video game, I'll be playing it on my PC. Hence why I do all my live streaming on my PC. I bought a PC just to stream and play video games. I have a PC for nothing, I don't do anything else on this thing. Except for stream and play video games. I don't do anything else with it. The new Mario Party is going to be fun. It looks really interesting. It looks really interesting. I hope it is better than, like, I really enjoyed the All-Stars one that came out. I think it was called All-Stars. The one that had, like, a bunch of remastered, levels from, like, earlier Mario parties. I really enjoyed that one. But then the one that came before it, like Super Mario Party on the Switch, I was kind of disappointed with. So I'm hoping it takes more after the most recent one, and not the first one that was on Switch. Alright, so we have done all the leveling up we can do for this stream, as far as like gathering candy goes. So let's see what our haul was. Oh! We did better than I thought! Okay, we got quite a bit to work with here. So let's start with XP candy small. Let's go ahead and do Oh Dear. You're the closest one. Let me get an idea. Yeah, we can give you all of these. Okay. Now, let's give you like 6 mediums. Okay. 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 Alright, well, we're definitely gonna hit my goal. My goal was I wanted at least one Pokemon leveled up to 62 new this stream, and we definitely got that. We're actually gonna get a little bit more. We're gonna get 2. Oh. Dr. Stench is evolving. So we got Dr. Stench and Oh Dear. Well, I haven't gotten Dr. Stench to 62 officially, but we're going to. Alrighty. Move the... I don't think we need Flamethrower. I care more about your poison type moves. So I might try to go get some good poison moves if you don't have that already. Let's give a rare candy to get you to 62, because I don't want to give you a large. I feel like it's going to put you over 62. And let's do a large on Snowflake. What does superpower do? Okay. Attacks with great power, and this lowers the user's this lowers the user's attack and defense. No. I thought it lowered the opponent's. No, we're not doing that. I can probably give you all of these, but I'd rather do this just... Yeah, I can give you all. Okay. So, not half bad, not half bad. So with that, we've got these 10 Pokemon done. You're done, so that's 11, 12, 13. We've got 13 done. So you can go over here now. You can go over here. And so now we either have just 3 to level up, or 6, depending on if I want to use Banana Beat, Carl, and Gemma. So for right now, I'm gonna aim for just these 3 over the weekend, and if I can get all 3 of them done, awesome. We'll go straight into that on Monday. And if I have some spare time this weekend, I'll work on the other 3 also, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Because I'm trying to think of any type coverage that they would have that we don't already have. Because everything I think we already have. Because Asha is dark, and Scyther is flying, so we don't have to worry about flying or dark that Bombardier has. Carl is ghost and flying. We already have flying covered, and ghost we got covered by Reaper. Gemma is ghost, which we have covered by Reaper, and then Asha's got dark. So, yeah. And we can play around with moves and stuff before we go in on Monday, and I might play around with some stuff while I'm working on stuff this weekend. So, we shall see. I know I definitely need bologna, crab cakes, and snowflake done. I mean, these wouldn't be bad to have on backup, and like they do have nice coverages. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
All right. So, we're wrapping up today's stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye!